There is a secret to increasing your quality of living and thus your wealth instantly if you are lucky enough to live in the right country. If you have lived and worked in a first world country or a country with high purchasing power parity for the most of your life, and you own a business or a property, or even if you are retired, you can instantly upgrade your lifestyle from middle class to wealthy. Even people who are considered poor in first world countries can upgrade their lifestyle to upper middle class by taking advantage of this wealth secret. True wealth is not only the amount of money you have in the bank, but also the quality of living you have and the time you have for yourself. Purchasing power parity basically just measures the purchasing power of one country against other countries. Migrating to a country permanently or for only a few months in a year can have a huge impact on living standard. This may sound extreme, but there are many people that have taken advantage of this economic disparity to greatly improve the quality of their lives and decrease the years they need to work in order to achieve financial freedom or early retirement. We have done some research and chosen a country with the best economic, political, geographic, and social metrics to take advantage of purchasing power parity for an English-speaking person. South Africa is the most developed country in Africa, and it has one of the lowest parities compared to the US dollar, euro, and British pound. This means that you could get a lot more value for your money by living there. Let's look at an example. A person living in London in a small 2-bedroom apartment could sell the apartment and buy up to 3 200 square meter houses on a 700 square meter plot in a luxury security lifestyle estate and have some money left. This would allow them to live in luxury and receive more than enough rental income to sustain living costs. South Africa has a high unemployment rate, and because the cost of living there is low, many people can live on a much lower income than in other places in the world. Most upper-middle-class people in South Africa have permanent servants and domestic workers employed at their residence working for them, as this is a major source of employment for the masses. A permanent employee which can assist with cooking, cleaning, and maintaining a household costs for as little as $350 USD per month. This can also have a big impact on quality of living, as an individual could spend much more time playing golf or enjoy other pastimes than maintaining a household. Another way to increase your wealth with purchasing power parity is by investing in real estate as a foreign national. Since the interest rates are much lower in first world countries and the South African rand has a long-term devaluation against major currencies, you could easily pay off real estate with a loan in a first world country, which will become less and less to pay in your own currency. The prime interest rate in South Africa is around 10%, which means that rental incomes are also very good. Except for the low cost of labor and low cost of living, the other reason why we chose South Africa is because they have been the most stable economy in Africa with a great climate throughout the year. From a cultural perspective, there are 11 official native languages in the country, and English is most widely spoken by most as a common language that everyone can communicate in. This makes it ideal for people who may feel alienated in other low-parity countries that speak little or no English. As with most countries, and even cities in the world, there are safe areas and no-go zones. The Western Cape province is recommended as one of the best-run provinces with the lowest crime rates. There is, however, a high income disparity, so it's recommended to live in gated communities or security estates. Some of the best luxury lifestyle estates in the world are found in South Africa, where people live without even locking their doors when they leave their homes. Other advantages of living in a developing country as a foreigner also include that food prices in expensive restaurants are much more affordable compared to first world countries. The best voted restaurant in the world is also found in the Western Cape in a small coastal town among other top-class eateries. For business owners, South Africa provides the opportunity for growth, as many industries have not matured yet and some businesses have little or no competition and low entry barriers. If you are borrowing capital from a first world country with a low interest rate and a weakening South African rand, you would already have a competitive advantage and a big profit margin, as the cost of your debt would diminish over time. If you are from South Africa, you can still take advantage of purchasing power parity by doing some research on countries that have a lower parity compared to South Africa. A decision to move to another country does involve risk, so it is highly recommended to first stay in a country for a few months before you consider migrating or buying real estate.
We hope that you enjoyed our video. Please subscribe and click the bell icon, as there are loads more coming soon.